Hello friends, this is Vinith. Welcome to my YouTube channel TechIsHub. So today's video is all about how we can launch the WebDriver from macros or also by using VBA. So actually I will be uh, writing a script from Excel and which will trigger the Chrome driver and it will open an application and do some action on it. So that's the agenda of this video. So I have already created the XLSM. So that's the macro file which will be used for this video. And I have two test cases, test 1 and test 2. So based on the status of this execute column only, the test case will be selected. So if both are Y, then both will be selected. If one is N and one is Y, the whichever test case which has got the execute status as Y, it will be triggered and the status will be updated in the D column, and this trigger button will trigger the execution. So for this we need the developer tab enabled in the XLSM, so that we can do it from the options tab in the Excel. So once you get the developer tab, you will have this Visual Basic and macros. So if you go to the Visual Basic, you can see the code that I wrote. So before that we have to have the Selenium Basic. So see, this Selenium Basic is the tool which will help us to connect to different drivers like Chrome and Firefox. So once you get an exe, you have to install that exe. Then you have to go to the uh, XLSM. In the Visual Basic mode, you have to go to Tools and References, and you have to select all these the Selenium type library and Microsoft HTML object library. So these two we will be mostly using in our this video. So to enable Selenium type library only, we need that Selenium basics. So once that is set up, then you will be able to use different actually Selenium actions in your XLSM. But one more thing you have to check is, like, once that is installed, you have to go to the your users app.local local Selenium basic, and you can see the Chrome driver and Edge driver, all those things. So usually it will have old Chrome driver because this package was created a little bit back. So what you have to do, you have to find out the Chrome driver that will be matching your Chrome, and you have to download it and you have to paste it here. Or if you don't paste it here, then it will not work. The Chrome driver will not launch and you will get some error message. So the best thing is, go to the Chrome driver website and get the latest Chrome driver that will be applicable, that will be compatible with your Chrome, and then just paste it in this folder. So once that is done, you can go to this place and you can have a button here. So if you click on insert, then you can have a button here, and then after that you have to just go to the code. So what I have said is, like, if the status is Y, then enable the function test1 or test2. So based on that it will execute. So now going to the method, so I have a driver initialize method. So what I am doing is I am calling dim driver as new web driver, and then driver.start of Chrome. So this single step will enable the Chrome. Then I am waiting for 2 seconds. Then I am launching the URL. Then I am passing the driver. Uh, I am returning the driver to this function so that I can get it in all other functions. So now you can see I am getting the same web driver in the test case, and I am maximizing it. I am getting the title, and I am checking whether the title matches or not, and I am writing the status in the Excel. So the same, the second step, the test case also follows. I am getting the driver here. I am maximizing. I am getting the title. So this time what I am doing is, like, I am passing the title. In the first test case, I am hard coding the title name. But in this test case, I am just taking it from the Excel itself because it's inside an Excel, so we can make use of that Excel. So I have one more sheet called test data, which will take this value. So I am removing one S from that so that it will fail. So that's pretty much about the setup that I have. So actually the setup is actually similar to that of what we do in actual IDE. But the good thing is, like, you can take the data directly from the Excel. And one more thing is, if you want to write the logs and all those things, then also you can make use of the existing sheets. So you can take one sheet, rename it as test case one, test one logs, and you can start writing the value back to that Excel rows and columns. So it will be very easy for you guys. You don't need any third-party tool or something. So by that way, you can just transfer the logs from the test case into the sheets. So that's pretty much about the code that you require to launch the WebDriver from the Chrome. So it's pretty much a simple scenario. So I will be just giving one as n and second one as y, and I will trigger the application. So you can see that now the Chrome has launched, and it is going to the URL, and it is maximizing, and it is quitting the application. So with that, the test case is finished, and you can see it's saying fail, the value does not match. It's because I have taken one s from there. So actually that's pretty much about how we can automate the web applications from Excel. You have to make sure that the Selenium basic is installed so that you can add the Selenium type library from the references, and make sure that you have the latest WebDriver exe files in the Selenium basic folder. Okay guys, thank you. That's all about the video. Have a good day. Bye.